Let's talk about one of the most common coolant leaks I see on the 11 to 14 and a half 6.7 PowerStroke. As you probably guessed, this pipe I'm flailing around in my hands for no absolute reason is the part we're talking about. This is the coolant feed pipe for the turbocharger. So if you have a 14 and a half up 6.7 PowerStroke, you're probably saying, well, mine doesn't look like that. Well, that is because yours is different. Of course, they changed this in the year 2014. We went from a regular, we've been using this for 120 years and it's never failed us, O-ring right here with a bolt. We went from that to what was a catastrophic failure on the 3.5 EcoBoost, quick connect fitting. You see how this works? We have a clip that sits down inside of here. This pushes in here, and then the clip would obviously sit around there and catch on the back of this lip to keep it from coming out. As you can see probably down in there, you see that O-ring goes all the way around there. That is the O-ring that seals this. Well, guess what happens over time with vibration as this thing wiggles and wiggles and wiggles and wiggles? Well, that O-ring flattens, and when it does, you're gonna have to come pay me a lot of money to pull your intakes off and replace this fitting. This leak is usually a very, very small one. It's one that you will see a coolant loss over time, but it's gonna be really, really slow. If you are at home replacing this, let me give you a couple tips that will keep you from being like me and pulling all your hair out. Most of the 6.7 turbos I've seen with this style fitting have a vacuum wastegate. Now that vacuum wastegate is gonna sit obviously right here in the freaking way. So what do? Well, what we do is instead of fighting this clip with a pick, what we do is we run a Sawzall through the line right here, cut it in half. We take our line off, all of this would be gone, and we would be left with just a nub here that we can slide a socket over on this fitting and take the whole thing out at one time. Please send me at least $20 or $30, PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App, because that tip right there will save you way more time than $20 or $30 is worth. You're welcome. If you got a slow coolant leak, it's probably your issue. Take you a mirror, check it out. If it is, get you a Sawzall, cut it, and make sure you send my money.